Hello, hello, and welcome back, everyone that was here. Oh, everyone's welcomed back. Every backed is welcome one, but me. This stream is starting great. How are you guys doing? I'm doing fine. At least I will be doing fine. Hey, there I am. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back if you're coming back, or welcome here for the first time if you're coming for the first time. My name is Todd Football, as far as you know, and this is a Blueprints stream. Blueprints, wonderful little game about blueprints with a pun title that I can appreciate. And I've played about 6 hours so far, gone through some rooms, drafted some plans, cursed at some puzzles, had just a grand old time. So I'm looking to continue that tonight. I'm going to play for at least a couple hours. Last time, what I did was I said, I'm going to play 2 hours. And then whatever I'm on, whatever run I'm on when I'm 20 minutes from the end is what I'm going to stay with. Stay that till when it ends. And then that's when the stream's going to end. That run lasted an hour and a half. And I was very tired. So hopefully that won't happen again today. And if I stay for that long, it's just because I'm having fun, not because I feel obligated. Because if you leave, since it's a roguelike, you lose all your progress. So I don't want that to happen again. So let's hope it doesn't. I'm in the options menu again. Let's return to Blueprints. I'm on day 11. So the 11th run through of this. I have no idea what's normal as far as how many days it takes to get to an ending. I'm assuming this is the kind of game where you get to an ending and you think it's the ending, but it's it's so much new games plus stuff that it's not really an ending. But anyway, yeah, I don't know how far I am. But I'm just going to keep going because this game fucking rules. So let's get to it. We'll start. We'll have that flyover that always reminds me of a prescription drug commercial. Eventually. Consult your doctor if you feel like it. I just realized I was kind of a little far away from the mic there. Hopefully that's a little better. All right. Last time I got all the way to the end of this house. Made it all the way from one end, from the front to the very back. Couldn't get into the last chamber because I didn't have the right rooms to make that happen. But that's okay. I set a personal best. We all need to make our journeys in life, and my journey involved playing for an hour and a half, discovering a whole bunch of new rooms, and not actually being able to do much after that. I've read this before. 5 fruits of each kind. Nice. Parlor or breakfast nook? Which way do I want to go? I think I want to go north, so I'm going to go breakfast nook. And I upgraded breakfast nook, so now breakfast nook comes with bacon and eggs. Ooh, 10 steps. Nice. And adds morning room to today's draft pool. Ooh, I thought it was just going to make me less tired. It actually does something else. That's sick as hell. Nice. Okay. Just double checking those paintings, drawings, whatever they are, etchings. A reminder, each room has a pair of these. They're always different by one letter, bat and bath. And they put them all put together, reveals some kind of message. Don't know what that message is. I'm going to use the key on this trunk. I'm going to be proactive. I'm not gonna be Mr. Saves the health potion for after the final boss. If I have shit I can use, I'm gonna use it, goddammit. I don't want to end already. The chapel sucks ass. You lose money when you go through it. It does afford more opportunities. Yeah. I'll choose it for practicality reasons. Oh, it hurts. I don't want money. Let's go this way. Excuse me. Guest bedroom, bedroom, closet. I will choose the only one that allows me to keep going. Ooh, I haven't seen this before. At least I don't think I... Wait, no, I have. I found a small coin purse. It was never been that bright before. It looked like it was... like neon salmon. As opposed to this sort of dusty maroon. Which is my favorite old-timey prospector / prostitute. Dusty Maroon. Howdy, folks. My name's Dusty Maroon. I'll pay it for gold, and you can find gold in my pants. Is that anything? Probably not. Where am I going? Hallway, observatory. I'd like to have an observatory. Spend that money. No hesitation, decisiveness, excelsior, etc. I got 6 stars now, and that makes... Oh, okay. So, I didn't realize that when these constellations... So when you get in here... Again, don't know who I'm explaining this to. Maybe this is the first time you've ever seen this game. I have no idea. But... when you go into this room, the observatory, you get some stars, and they usually make a constellation. I didn't realize that they could make 2 constellations if you have both of them. Let me start that over. I didn't realize you could make 2 constellations if you had the stars required to make 2 different ones. So far, they've all been like 1 each. So this is interesting. A pair of chests and... a diamond or a gem. Not a diamond. I mean, it could be a diamond. It's specifically just a gem. So it could be any kind of diamond. But I was expecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The farmer's apple. Or possibly the... Oh, wait. Oh, is that why? Is there no 6? There's no 6. Oh. So you have to get a 4 and a 2. I'm learning. Okay. Now we're back to the left side of the building. I can go parlor. I can go kitchen. I'm gonna go kitchen. I'm gonna keep spending that money. I'm gonna keep taking advantage of the resources that I have. What's for sale today? Kitchen menu. A banana. A club sandwich. And a tomato soup. Ooh, plus 5 steps for every... I have a red room. I'll just plus 5 steps. Yeah, I'll take plus 5. I like things. I like extras. Main course glazed salmon. That comes into play if I get a... dining room. I knew that. Right? I didn't know that. Sorry, the crowd says I didn't know that. I'm gonna try to play with those the soundboard buttons a little more. It may be annoying and stupid to start with, but that's the kind of growing pains you need to get through in order to make them enriching and entertaining. It's kind of like the early seasons of a TV show, you know, where they're finding their footing. I'm finding my where my fingers should fall on the keyboard at certain moments. Hallway, parlor, guest bedroom. Hallway, parlor, guest bedroom. Hallway, parlor. I'll go for parlor. I want a puzzle. I want to do a puzzle. By the way, a few rooms ago, I realized I did the thing that I've always been doing almost every time, and I didn't go to the outside room first, which I should have done. But I've made a mental note that I'm going to go to the outside room as soon as I find the dead end in this path. So there. So I've got it in mind. All 3 boxes contain gems. That's gotta be a lie. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That would also be a lie if that's a lie. This box contains gems. That's true. That's the true one. I found the true one. It's that one. Give me them shiny rocks. Let's go. I'm the smartest man alive or dead. Pilot, plot. Got it. Understood. Waste my time. Ooh, morning room. Tomorrow I'll start with 2 gems. Okay. Yeah. I haven't had that one before, and it was afforded me by a previous action, which rewards my good gameplay. Have a cup of tea and relax in the morning room. Eat these gems that we've placed upon the tea table. They may destroy your teeth at first, but they will go strong. Strong. Like the morning and a room. What is this? Beaker. Tube. Oh, yep, tube. Tube, tub. Tube, tub, tube, tub. Hey, I got a floppy disk. Floor plan upgrade disc, because everything's kind of weirdly like 80s, 90s somewhere. I think it is the 90s, and all this stuff hasn't been upgraded since the 80s. It's like a double period piece. But I gotta write down tube tub, which sounds like some sort of confused YouTube channel about plumbing. Welcome to Tube Tub. Tub Tube. Tube Tub? Listen, there's a tube and a tub involved, and I got them. So how about that? Subscribe. November 5th, Reddington Herald. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73, after prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation for his niece and presumptive heir. The much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Miss Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name, Marion Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers. Oh, we're 14 years old? Lore drop. Also, what the fuck? We're a child? How are we doing? Why are we allowed to do this without supervision? We're 14 years old, and this is like 1993. It's not the age where they sent children off to die in a mine. Like, there should be some accountability for this barely high school aged lad to go rooting through a mansion and sleeping in a tent for like weeks on end. Anyway. Who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. It started as old-timey newspaper man, and then, like, I remember that this is in Britain for, like at the end of line of column 1. So I tried some of that, but I think it got confused, and I'm sorry if all of that wasn't that consistent. But you know what? That's improv, baby. This door's locked. Use a key, then, if you're so smart. I'll take... I want to get to that outside. I want to get to that outside room. So I'm going to do walk-in closet and get 4 items that will presumably help me greatly on my journey. Here's some money. That's 1 item. There's a gem. There's a second one. Another gem. There's a third one. And a cupcake. Ooh, 10 steps for the cupcake. Oh, awesome. So one of the other choices was to just get 10 steps. So I got 10 steps anyway, and 2 other things. I made a sound decision. Rain. Grain. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Because, like, before I had wheat and, like, a match, a lit match, and I didn't know what the hell that was. But definitely, rain and grain. Watch me forget it again, just like right there. Rain and grain is one that I can write down and feel good about myself. Now let's go backtrack all the way back outside and get ourselves an outside room. I would walk 500 miles in. I could sing this song for real, but I didn't have confidence enough that it was even remotely entertaining to do that. Let's go find what room we're gonna get. Yeah, doorway. This is what I do when I have nothing to say. I just say what is literally just naming things on screen. Doorway, rock, door. Protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Special floor plans now a class. I don't want that because I have a bunch of gems, so I don't need this. Negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. That might be good. 2 special items. It's also really good. Ooh, which one do I want? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who gives a shit? I'll do this one. Gotta stop being so precious about these things, man. I'm overthinking my way out of having fun because I'm trying to optimize everything. I'm not necessarily gonna be great. Oh, I don't think I read this before. I'm not gonna be great about discovering things like that while I'm trying to be entertaining anyway, so might as well just go with my gut.
Remain where you are for now! Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan of disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck, soldier. At ease.
music got all foreboding down here too. Time to upgrade a room. Holly bomb shelter presenter. Who's this again? I think I time lock safe. Shelters time lock unlock date and times. Use that date time as long as I sleep 1 hour in the future. When it's unlocked, it'll remain open for 4 hours. So is this? I'm assuming this is a way to store things. I don't know if I have anything I want to store. I don't. 'Cause I don't have any special items. I only have consumables. Okay, exit. I'll just do the upgrade disc. Upgrade disc. What you gonna upgrade? Oh, awesome. This hallway's got nothing so far. Hallway could now be hallway with a key, hallway with a locked trunk, or add an extra hallway to the draft pool. I don't think I'm gonna do that one. That seems kind of lame. But I will add myself a key. Yeah, I'll do a key. That's the upgrade I want. And see, now I'm glad I didn't do the hallway before, because then I wouldn't be able to do it now. And then I wouldn't get the key that I'll presumably get later from drafting the hallway again. See, I'm smart. Just nobody realizes it, not even myself. Okay, new focus. Gonna go back in. Gonna choose a different door out of the main hall. I do remember that I have one door that I didn't go through in the chapel, but I want to save that for like last because it sucks going through the chapel. They take your money, and I want to keep my money. So there. Where can I go? Okay, so going left is just gonna be. There's no way to get further up, so I'm gonna go to the right first. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna go left first. I'm gonna go left and have a path that terminates by necessity. So I don't have to worry about extending it too far. So I can just focus on like getting loot. Like this book that I haven't read yet. What else is in here? Pray. Spiral staircase. It's got some stuff up there they can look at later. The door is that way. Okay, let's read this. Who borrowed this? I borrowed this. Today, November 17th, 1993. Before that was Detective Bon Margle. Then Mary Jones, and then taken out by the big man himself, Herbie Sinclair. Cool. The History of Orindia, 2nd edition. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fed Ares Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Oh, that's always good. That's always good when you say this history book has stuff that we don't want people to know. It's always a good sign. Sign you're in the winning part of history. All right, what do we got here? The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to join us to abandon our past. I'm going to stop doing that. That's incredibly irritating. I'll just keep going. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Agera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Horus,
would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned.
Well, that's interesting. It's the first king something, but we know his name. So what does that mean? What does it mean?
Orus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord, of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Orus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Orus, and by the end of the 1st century, a new kingdom was born.
Okay, so I've already made an ass of myself. This is not Britain. This is fantasy country.
It was the 4th king who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Eraja, a land steeped in tradition.
Okay.
As the second era drew to a close, this is the 3rd era, by the way, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite these differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the 3rd era was defined by long beep commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Boop.
So this is interesting over here on the right. Where's my mouse? Oh, it won't let me... Wait. Oh, there's my mouse. Oh, it's so hard to see. This right here, this middle landmass, this is one of the 3 symbols that I saw on flags in the classroom before. And I don't know why it's censored here. It should be... Well, I had it as like a kind of a thick V. It's hard to explain. Doesn't look like that's what this is underneath that. So that is interesting. So I'll put a check next to the like little double shark fin, a check next to the hourglass, and a question mark next to the other one that I wrote down. Because now I don't know who to trust. Or what to trust. Am I real? Is it anything? Is it anything real? Let's continue.
4th era. As the kingdom entered the 4th era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolets III was a king who was often seen drinking. A sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well.
What's this? Can I click on it? Ooh, okay.
Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with the department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning, with this letter, the book you lent us. Though I must confess, it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orinthia could be found, will most likely be found within the Baron's own collection. But perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play. And perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Moggle, Red Guard!
You see, now that I know that they're not, like, literally in Britain, I'm, just kind of letting that restriction fly. Is there a way to see? No, there's not. Oh, okay, good. There is.
Desolates was renowned as the king of no one. The king of no one. When he made the decision to move Ving Castle and court behind, the people were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his. Common folk, these voices planted the seed, which took root in Grand City of Fen.
Oh, that was the wrong button. I'm pleased again.
Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died on the very next day, the 6th of October. The Prince Lyrsa of Fens declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. See, you like our wordplay? It's we're a book. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The Gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield, as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets stayed in red. Should you remember any of these dates? Don't worry, I am, in fact, writing them down. I'm just not noting that I'm writing them down all the time. But I'm keeping track. Got pacification of Fen. Oh my. Someone put a cigarette filter on that boat. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Lyrson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. Sorry, I just love the idea of the word nuance in all caps. Subtle! However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Lyrson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it, the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear for their lives to the south, forever exiled. Justin Frizzle, thank you very much for the follow. And I'm pretty sure I know who you are, and you're pretty cool for doing that. Thank you. Okay, so I remember stuff about Red with the classroom. All those kids that were saying that their favorite color was red. That's something. I don't know much, but I know that's something. That's tricky. Doing a tricky thing. I'm just writing the word red in all caps in my little notebook.
with a circle around it, because that'll help me remember, probably, maybe, I don't know. Is this, holy moly, is this okay? I was gonna say, how much more in this fucking book is there? I want to play more game, but I've committed to this bit, so I'm doing it. God damn it.
6. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the three, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Iraja, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. Past redacted! For this, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and our children.
Sentiment redacted. Beep. And that's it. The history of Orindia. How about all that lore? Just making sure there's no... Yeah, there's just that one. War of the Fifth Era. There's 6 eras. First one, this is the 6th era. There's been 5 other eras. And that is some information that I now am aware of and don't know what it means. I feel like that's the refrain of this game. Wow, that's some stuff. I don't know what it means. It's pretty cool, though. Archives. Let's get archived. Read all this stuff before. Yeah. This is apparently, I guess this is my sister, or possibly my cousin, who wrote a children's book, a really sad children's book about always conforming and never trying. It's real great, real barn burner. You should show it to your kids. And I don't think there's anything else in this room that I haven't seen yet. Should be. Okay, stars. It's gonna be stairs. Oh, there's stairs. All right, which direction am I going? I want to keep going. It doesn't matter. I'm just kind of filling out this space that's closed off from the rest of the house. Oh, furnace. This had a positive something associated with it at some point before, so I'm getting one. She's Herbert's niece, and Herbert's your great uncle, so I think she's your mom? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, right. I forgot the great uncle thing. I'm forcing myself to not pay too much attention, so I want to play this game myself soon. A couple of my favorite streamers are also streaming this game, and because they moved their stream time earlier while I have something else that I do, I haven't been able to watch them play this game. So I'm like, oh, what a good first game for me to like go all the way through, or at least most of the way through. Since it's extremely my shit, and people that I like, several people that I like actually are playing it, and I haven't seen it. So, best of all worlds. I've never picked the laundry room because I don't know what laundry currency means in this situation, and I'm not sure it means anything right now. I don't know if I have currency that needs laundering, but hey, it's a new room, and it's here now. So how about that? Spin cycle, wash and dry, fluff and fold. What does that mean? Oh, okay. The service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your gems with all of your money at a 1-to-1 rate. Okay, so it just switches those. 5 exchange all, okay. Do. Oh, okay. So it's just an item type recycler or something or other, something like that. Well, I don't want to do that right now. One has 0. Well, do I? I see. You know what? Wait a minute. Can I? Can I? Do I and can I? is the question. Do I know the answer? Nope. This service costs 5. I'll do the only one that kind of makes sense. And also I can say that I did it. I'd rather have keys than gems. Gems, if you have them, if you don't have them, then there's certain rooms you can't get into, but you know it beforehand. Keys, sometimes you need, and you don't know that you need them beforehand, so I'd rather have the keys. Tier, tie, did it, done. Watch my fucking skill town. That's it. That's it here, but that's fine. I knew I couldn't get past here anyway. I would 100,000% watch you play Outer Wilds if you haven't yet. I have not played Outer Wilds, so maybe I'll add that to my streaming backlog list, because I know it's supposed to be awesome. All right, one last place to go, possibly through this door, and probably a courtyard. Oh, spare room. I wouldn't be wasting the exit. And I would... Oh, I don't have a gem. So it doesn't matter. Haha! My choices have made my choices for me. Isn't that just the best metaphor? Okay. Storeroom. I don't want either of these. I want to continue the day. Office. Oh, no. 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 You guys... No, I don't want this. Oh, fuck. I think I just, Oh, no, chapel. Chapel. I still have chapel. That's right. Okay, good. I will get the utility room then, because that's really important later in the game. If I need it, it's got to be here. Turn on the garage. Still don't know what these do, but I like the lights. Cool. And Justin, don't worry. A lot of this is probably hard to like pick up on if you don't, if you haven't watched the beginning of it, because it's one of those real lore heavy, puzzle heavy deals. So just let yourself get lost. Hell, I'm doing that, and I'm playing the game. Oh, no. I don't... No. I don't... This is my last chance to go anywhere, and I don't have anything. I don't have the gems. Oh, you fucking... If I had traded the gems for the keys, I could get through this door. God damn it. Stupid... Oh, well. I guess I'll get the closet just to see. Maybe there's an item that's like blow a hole in one of the walls. Make yourself a new door. Blast through the intended setup for shit. There was supposed to be 2 items in here. Was that? I don't see a second one. Shoes. That's right. Forgot. The shoes are an item. Well, it doesn't matter now because I can't go anywhere. There's no doors in here. There's no open doors anywhere else. Poop. Is there anything I can do outside? Maybe? I have 4 keys. Oh, I have 4 keys. I'll use them because if I don't use them, I lose them. More keys. Thanks. Thanks, you son of a bitch. Chunk's locked. Oh man. Oh man. So much stuff I can't use. I mean, I can go, yeah, kitchen, but like, there's stuff for sale, but I still can't use any of it. Wait, laundry room. Oh, laundry room! Laundry room! Ah! Laundry room. I can go, behind me. get the fuck out of there. I can go behind me and then to the right and then straight. Behind me and then to the right and then straight. Behind me and then to the right. Oh, wait. What the hell? How did I fuck that? How did I fuck that bad up? Tell me. If someone could tell me how I could fuck that bad up, I'd be very interested. Laundry room. Oh no, I just thought that through. No, I was like, no. Okay. Okay, so here's my thinking. Here's what I thought, and here's why it was wrong. I thought, oh, now I can get the gems that I needed to open that door, but what I forgot was I already chose the room, so I can't. So, never mind. So that's, yeah, that's one of those. Oh well. I can. Is there anything of use I can do in here or anywhere? Fuck it. I'm gonna call it a day. I can't handle this. I can't handle this right now. I made a bad choice. I'm gonna make better choices tomorrow. It'll be a new day. I've had a cozy cottage. I've made 18 rooms. I've ranked a reach of 6. I've taken 48 steps. I've found 5 items, and I had 2 new rooms. No journey goes unrewarded because I found 2 new things, and I found things about myself, like how I forget how game mechanics work if I'm talking. Let's go! Save and continue. All right, getting out of my tent, flying over the fountain, looking at some hazy effects. Side effects include murder. It's getting harder to think of those. Okay, I'm gonna go this way this time. No, I'm not. Wait, nope, I'm gonna do it once. Do it once, because I've already managed to fuck up my own thing that I said I'm not gonna go in there. I'm gonna go outside, and I'm going to get the outside room first. I'm determined to get the outside room first this time. I somehow forget every single time, but I won't forget this time. Oh, that's right. And I got 2 gems from drafting that room earlier in the previous run. That is sick as fuck. Okay. Open. Show me your secrets, door. Trading post would be very useful eventually. I don't know which one of these I want. I don't know which one of these I want. I haven't gotten this one yet, but this one's... I don't see the benefit of it. Oh, you know what? I'll just get it. I'll just get it because I haven't gotten it yet, and it's probably got some lore that I can read. Like this. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based on repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the Wow, they call it a hovel? That seems harsh. What the hell? Sorry, I encountered something in the Twitch
streaming interface that I hadn't before, and it caught me off guard. Where the hell was I? Ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, House Manager.
More like Anne bitch, am I right? She, am I right?
I'm not right. I'm very wrong. I'm sorry. Okay. Hold on just a second while I do something real quick. What the hell? No, go away. Hold on a second. I will be back in a very short period of time. Okay, I'm back. I I was clicking on the wrong thing to ban that spam message, and I was trying to figure out how to do it, and it took too long for me to do it without commenting on it. So there we go. Resume. Anything else in here I can look at other than just set decoration? Nope. All right, back to the house. 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 Okay. Where have I got? I opened the parlor. I didn't do anything with it yet, so time to do a thing with it yet. Don't worry, Grunkle. I'll solve your puzzle box. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Incorrect. A box next to this box contains gems. Inconclusive. A box next to this box is true. Well, that's false, which means that's false, which means this is true, which means this one's got the gems. Give me that key. Give me them shiny rocks. Shiny rocks, which are more useless than ever because I picked that room. Oh, I can get a key. No. No. Okay. Go to Breakfast Nook because I can get bacon and eggs.
and get 10 steps in a morning room and a key. And a coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Well, hot diggity damn. Call me the Justice League with all the saving I'm gonna do. Wow, that was quick. For another morning room. I don't want to go down, though. Chapel again? I don't like the chapel. I'd say don't take that out of context, but I don't know. I'm not especially a fan of regular chapels. I mean, I don't really have a problem with them as a concept. But, you know, not... I don't know. I'll get the chapel. Because I don't have any money anyway. Haha, I can't rob a poor man, fuckers. Let's see if I can get a good dead end here. Yeah, closet. 2 items. All right, got a reroll dice. I got yet another gem. I've got a stag and a tag in my pictures. And I'm good to go. Corridor, den, or veranda. Could get another gem. Or I could redraw the floor plans. That's always an option as well. I'm gonna go. Watch out! I'm gonna go. Ooh! I'd like to apologize for everyone. And to everyone for that. I don't know how that happened. Den goes to where? Corridor, pantry, spare room. Pantry would lead me to a wall, so not that one. Spare room, corridor. Let's do the corridor. So it's always left unlocked. Like a good line of communication between friends. Bedroom, courtyard, observatory. Bedroom, perhaps? Yeah. Bedroom, perhaps. No special prize this time. Good old Reddington. Still as artfully watercolored as ever. My girl still here? Yeah, you know she is. Looking up and to her left. Queen shit! Road. Isaiah Xarilla. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm playing Blueprints. I don't know why I'm repeating that. Following, assuming you've realized what's going on. I don't know. Maybe you just like clicking on random stuff that shows up on your screen without having any idea what's going on. But the moral of the story is that I am going to go through a hallway. Stage. A key. In case you don't know, when you find a red note, unless it's handwritten, it's a lie. So this is lies. I will not believe the lies of that note. I will believe in continuing to go in this direction and possibly meeting back up with the den. Or I could have a dead end here, because that does have a way to access more northernly. Yeah. I did that thing that I just described. Good for me. All right. Money, keys, money, keys, woohoo! Time to explore the mansion. Yeah, so that's... Could backtrack to the den, or I could just keep going. I think I want to backtrack at least to the den, just so I can make sure, especially because I get this, so I get that extra thing that kind of makes it worth it to backtrack in this specific spot. Lock, clock. Didn't note that before. Have noted it now. Call me a composition book with how good I'm noting. Call me a jazz flautist for how well that I do notes. That's what they call it, right? So they call it when you make music happen, you do notes. Yeah, this is the direction I want to be in, going in. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. And that's a dead end. Wow. Neat. Oh, redraw. Leads to a room of color of my choice. Draw new floor plans here, or the billiard room puzzle. Oh, I liked the billiard room puzzle. Oh, but that's a dead end, so never mind. Secret passage or drawing room will both get me to a new place. So I want to choose one of those. I want to choose this one. Because secrets are neat. And that's pretty much it. Sand and and. Sand and and. Sand and and. It's like an old-timey curse. Sand and. Consarn it. Do I want orange, green, purple, red, or gold? What do I have so far? I have 3 oranges. I have a purple and a red. I don't have any green. And I don't have any yellow. I'm going to go for a green. Secret passage. Unlock the door. Greenhouse, morning room, courtyard. Special cost bypassed. Aw, thanks. Program. This way. That's a dead end, but I do have plenty of other places to go if this is a dead end. But I've never drafted a greenhouse before, so I'm gonna do that. I'm looking at the big picture. Ooh. That's a broken, whatchamacallit. I'm probably gonna have to fix that later. I'm probably gonna have to fix that. Oh, who's this character? Who am I talking like now? I'm a good old southern boy. Got myself a greenhouse. It's got a fan up in the top there, circulating the air. Make sure it don't get too humid. Part of it's covered up by some bars. You know, that's not going to help the humidity of here if we're supposed to keep it at a certain dew point. Here's some music. How should I do this? Should I actually... Trees found inside. No. Nope. That's not happening. It's gonna take like 5 minutes. Let's see. Trees found inside will never shade, and the gems that shine, and not in rain, not in rain. The clue you hold can not be paid with gems no coin. So toss away these sheets you find a worthy trade. Perfect. What did I just say? Brittanyify. Spears found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Is it something I have to throw away? I can only access like if I don't have any gems or coins, maybe? These sheets you find a worthy trade. Can I trade the gems and the coins for musical sheets? Perhaps an Oops, I Did It Again, or a Toxic, or a third song that I mean, she's had dozens. I don't know why. It's 5 on top. Does that matter at all? Possibly. Your guess is as good as mine. I did write down the number 5. And sheets is bold. Yep. No, I wrote those things down. I'm just not communicating everything I'm doing. But thank you for making sure. Real life notebook for the win. Absolutely. I would be even more of a gibbering idiot if playing this game if I didn't have 5 different sheets of notebook paper right in front of me on my computer desk. Okay, so I can go back to the hallway. I can go back all the way back down to the entrance hall. I think I can go all the way back down to the entrance hall because I want to not go that way. Fill out the bottom before I expand to the top. The last time, I was all focused on getting as northward as possible. But I don't want to do that this time because I've achieved that goal. I've proven to myself that I can get really high up north. I don't have to do that. I can just explore the number of new rooms that I can find. Keys for sale. Or 2 dead ends. Keys for sale. Boom. Here we go. Give me keys. I want a special key. It's one I have had yet or one I haven't had yet. It's one I've had yet, but that's fine. It means I can use it to make sure that whatever room I'm opening, I can have doorways past that room, which is good. That's not always the case. Bridge, bride. Don't even try. Don't even bonk me with that, donk. Dining room, dark room, observatory. Come from the land of the ice and snow. Dining room. And this will turn into a delicious meal if I manage to not run out of steps before I qualify for it. In here. Pantry, billiard room, library. This time I can do the billiard room. And I want to. So I found that puzzle fun once I understood how to do it. So what I gotta do is discern what the colors mean. Each color has to do with one of these mathematical operations. And when I click on stuff, then the numbers around the dartboard interact with each other in such a manner that they correspond to these. You'll see what if you haven't seen it before. So 6 I just click on. 1, 4, and 2. So 1, 4, and 2. I'm gonna say probably. Let's try adding. 1, 4, 2 is 7. Click on 7. That was right. Okay, so adding is first, and then subtracting. So 9 minus 6 minus 1 would be 2. Correct. Okay. 15 minus 10 times 3. 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3 is 15. All right. Yes. I'm as smart as a 4th grader. 12 minus 8 times 4. That's 4 times 4, which is 16. I forgot. I have an actual soundboard. Yeah. All of those things. Mathematical. Yeah. Very Finn and Jake moment. All right. Where the hell am I going? I'm going this way. Billiard room. Got my new keys. I can get my key card from Coat Check. Yeah, I'll open that. I'm not even gonna bother going in there yet because that's for later. That's if I need to have that at some point. But right now, I need to go. Well, I can't go anywhere. That's okay. It's okay. I have. Excuse me, I must grab something from my billiard room. Yes. I have. Shit. Oh man. Jack's second coffee's original. Habba hey boo. $4 or one of these. I'll do pantry. Other pantry. Because it gives me money and it gives me an apple, which will give me 2 steps, which is enough to counteract going into the room in the first place. Okay, but now, okay, so I need to go to the back to the hallway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Doable. Double checking, triple checking. This game penalizes you for going into the wrong room. Not just this room, it takes my goddamn money! It's fine, everything's fine. I got this right. P and peak. I got that. P. This way. Going through the corridor. Going through the door right there. The door, a door? Dora the Adorer. I'll shut up. Spare room, guest bedroom, courtyard. Well, definitely not that one. Courtyard. Courtyard. Please have a shovel. Please have a shovel. Please have a shovel. Please have a shovel. Fuck you. Wanted a shovel. There's so many dig places and nothing to show for it. Nothing to get them out. It's fine. I'll open these chests. Maybe there's a tiny folding shovel in one of these. No. Guys, I gotta say, I'm really regretting picking the hovel for lore reasons. Because I'm overflowing with gems and I'm running out of steps. All right. Special keys. This hovel spawns more gems to taunt you. Yeah. It's specifically designed to torment me. The devs had a very singular purpose. They looked up, they doxed me, and they were like, what'll piss this guy off the most? I know. Irony. Definitely not the weight room. I guess the archives. I need those steps. I gotta have those steps. I've only got so many left. Got my pilot man. And I got my pilot plot. Yep, seen it. Old news. Okay. Well, I'm running out of steps, so I guess I'll just push northward to start. Launder currency. Can I... No, I can't buy steps. I can buy keys. I can turn gems into keys, but I can't... What I really need is steps. This ends it. Wait, no, it doesn't end it. No, okay. No, I'll do this one. And I'll actually, again, not go in there. To conserve my steps. My remaining steps. Aquarium sounds good. Take me there. Look at the fishies. Look at the beautiful fishies all swimming around in little facsimiles of the different rooms or parts that are in the rooms. Grill room, the fancy furniture room, the files room, and of course, the Betty Bye room. I'm gonna go this way. Onward. Use that key. Wine cellar, 3 more gems. Take more 6 steps or 3 more gems. You know what? I might as well just lean into the bit at this point. I hunger for gems. Shove them down my gullet. Shove them up my ass. Throw them at my face. MCCXII. That's 1213, right? I've used that number, 1213, in so many different goddamn places, and they haven't done a single thing for me. Well, that's interesting. Plain paint? It looks like maybe a globe. It's painted. Plain planet. That's, of course. Well, why is it painted though? That's strange. Maybe that's a lore. Maybe it's doing a lore at me. Who's to say? I'll tell you who. Me. And I don't know. That's okay. Planet and plane. I'll make sure to write those down. I already did. Yesterday. And I forgot I did. Good for me. Boy, I hope I don't have early onset dementia. Pretty sure it's just the ADHD. Use that key. The pictures can have more than one meaning depending on the location the room is in. Yes, that is true. But what I mean is I specifically wrote down the words planet, comma, plane in my notebook and then forgot that I did that. So you're true. You're correct. And also, I'm specifically an idiot. But that's okay. Which direction? I want to be going left or do I want to be going right? No, not that button. I want to be going right. And now I've bequeathed tomorrow me with some more gems. Read this already. The Baron of Mount Holly, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Yet more gems. Rain. Grain. Rain, grain. It's a man who's taking over. Rain, grain. Thank you. That's if David Bowie was strange and confused. I'm running out of keys. veranda, West Wing Hall, or secrets. I use the one with more doorways in the hopes that it'll give me... I really need a guest bedroom or something that's going to give me a lot of steps, which is not this. Whatever. We're getting towards the end of this run, but that's okay. Oh, it's this one. But I get steps! Yes! All right. I fucking rule. Chart. It was crate. No, crate and rate. That's what it was. Rate, crate. On a winning streak of 1. Hooray! Ooh, that's a nice little piece there. I like that. That's sort of, what would that be? It's not a triptych has 3. It'd be like a pentic? Pemptic? A pentatic. Locked, and I'm out of keys. Well, the locksmith sells keys, but I don't have enough steps to get there and back. All right, that's fine. We'll call it a day. And then the next day will be my last one of the night. My last day of the night. It's my favorite Beatles song. Not really. Not even like the real one. Is it? I mean, it's a good song. It's just not my favorite Beatles song. Mount Holly Garden Inn of the Dead. That's badass. Total rooms 26. Rank reached 8. Steps taken 52. Items found 2. New rooms 2. 11 dead end rooms. Ooh. Hey. Come to your doom. You have to go back the way you came. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. And I also probably could have gone to the dining room because I was level 8. Day 13. Try maybe listening to your doctor, you piece of shit. You really shouldn't be allowed to advertise prescription medications on TV. Like, I mean, I know that doctors sometimes can be wrong, but like, I'm going to trust them to know what drugs, what kind of incomprehensible chemicals are supposed to be put into my body, as opposed to my dumbass who took 5 years to graduate with an art degree. But apparently not everyone thinks so. And that's why we have a literal worm-brained man in charge of health. Everything's great. I love current times. Let's go to the pantry. Get apple. Get some money. See a bride. See a bridge. Where am I? I am right here, so I can. What do we want to do? I want to do the storeroom because I want to set myself up for more. I want to set myself up for success. Still got plenty of way. Ooh, hello. What are you? What appears to be a broken lever. I know where to put that. I don't have it, but I know where to put it. It's something. Let's go back through the pantry. Get myself back to the hall and go through a door. Either left or right, it doesn't seem to matter right now, so I'll go this way, I guess. Commissary. Dead end. Bedroom, dead end. Hallway. Straight through. Let's go. Pray. Pry. Key. Lie. Dead end. Couldn't find a way for that to rhyme. Guest bedroom. It kind of blocks off this whole wing. I don't really want to do that. You get an observatory. Yeah, I want to go to the observatory. I want to get another star. I want to see the stars. I'm gonna get an apple. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. I hope I see a second apple since I've already gotten one to make this worth it. And if I don't, well, at least I've enriched my horizons. I'll try to stay positive. Courtyard, secret passage, den. These two both give me gems, so that's neat. They will have the same number of openings, and they'll give me net the same number of gems, but this one could come with a shovel. So... there's no shovel. Ooh, but a sledgehammer. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sledgehammer. I'm gonna smash some trunks. Ah! Bacon and eggs. Ooh, crow. Yeah, crow row. Crow row. 10 steppies. Bacon eggies. Morning roomies. Etc. I actually do have a decent amount of money right now. That's dead end though. Let's do parlor. Do the parlor game. And I got this thing. Got this thing again. I don't know if I'm finding more items scattered randomly around rooms the more I play because of some sort of meta progression thing, or if I've just managed to notice them because I'm getting more familiar with the rooms. But either way, good touch. Only one box contains gems. That's true, because the only one box ever contains gems. Only one box is true. That's false, I think. The gems are in the white box. So if this is true, and this is false, then this is true. This has to be true. This has to be true. Gems are in the white box. Could be true or false. Only one box is true. So if that's true, then this couldn't be true, because this would be true, but it would then be in the blue box. Hold on. I've confused myself. Let's try that again. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. Definitely true. Has to be true. Gems are in the white box. Could be true or false. If it's true, then two boxes, these two boxes are true, and this one is false, meaning that the gems are in the white box. If this is false, the gems are not in the white box, meaning that they are either in this one or that one, so we wouldn't be able to tell. Gems are in the box. That's true. That's true. I think I did it right. Please don't make me look foolish on the internet. I never doubted myself. I'm the smartest man alive. I'm even smarter than all the smarts that ever go to college. I went to college, but all the other ones, I'm smarter than them. Let's keep going. Closet, den, chapel. Fuck your chapel. I'm going to the den. I want to be cozy by the fire and pick up a gem. And I want to look around at some geese, at a clock that says it's 8:50 something. Look at some more disturbingly large chess pieces, a bunch of clocks, a coat, and a cot. And yeah, this way. Whenever I draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I'm gonna do this because I feel like it could be a key for sustainability. I strive for sustainability in my environmental impact and in my puzzle gameplay. I want to not fuck my own run over for once. Gem. Ooh, another book. Okay. The Red Prince. It's like this one, but the other kind. Let's see. I should do. I have a feeling this is going to be another depressing one because our other children's book was really depressing. So I'm going to go with a voice that would lessen any kind of bummer to come from this.
The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. That's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow.
Are you saying he's saying the real reasons against white people?
And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue.
What about at sunset? What about at sunset, book? It's not answering me.
So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he ever was outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said.
The Bible. Oh.
It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like a prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read.
That's it. Oh, fuck. The Red Prince is me, or is written for the Red Prince? I mean, this definitely has to do with the political intrigue that we uncovered earlier in the stream. It's the kind of thing where I have to go over my notes to remind myself of why that's significant, but I remember that red is significant. I have it written right here. In all caps, circled, the word red. So I did that. Good for me. Let's continue. Ooh. Yeah, give me all of the possibilities. Give me all of your world's possibilities. This way and that way. Who knows where I can go? Let's see. It's good. This would be a good place for a dead end. Keys for sale. 2 items. I want the special items. All right. Yes, a reroll. That was the kind of thing I was hoping I would get. I got a reroll, and even though I didn't pick the key place, I got a key anyway. Good. That was just about as good as I could have hoped for. I'm a master tactician. And a credit to brain havers everywhere. Archives, red rooms, more common, or locksmith dead end. I still have yet to go to this side of the entry hall, so I could still snake my way up this way if I need to. This reduces my ability to see what I can go to next, so I don't want to do that. I drafted the furnace last time in anticipation of it having a benefit, but not actually getting that far. So I won't do that again. I'm gonna get a locksmith. The locksmith. We'll do it live. Locksmith. Yeah, that's right. I mentioned a prehistoric meme just now. I could get 3 keys or 2 keys with one of them being special. I think I want to do that because I like the special keys. They do cool shit. And it makes me feel like I have more agency over how I play the game. Oh. So I got the special key that it didn't let me use before. And as far as I know, will still not let me use. So, yeah. Tree match tree, pine, spruce, fire fir, right? Fire fir. Got that one. I already had that one. Don't worry, everybody. I already had that one. Door's locked. Can I secret garden key? Oh. Regular key then. But where am I going? I'm going north. Every time I draft a bedroom, I gain 5 extra steps. Let's go. And a key. Same postcard. Same lady. Tiger. Tier. Tiger tier. That's when you are very proud of your cat. You say he's tiger tier. He's a tiger tier cat. Use the key. I'm going this way. Well, this sucks as far as like an effect, but I think I want to. No, redraw. I can redraw. Ha 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 ha! Dining room, definitely dining room. Awesome. Cart chart. Wrote it down. That's a new one, or at least one that I didn't previously write down. I think there's nothing else I can grab other than that right now. Let's see. How much steps? How much steps does it take to get back to the entrance hall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. All right, I'm going to backtrack because I've yet again realized that I forgot to go outside first. I can't believe I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting every, 4 out of 5 times. I forget to do the thing that I say I'm going to do every time I forget that I do it. I should add, you know what? I'm adding it to the notes. Big obnoxious letters. Go to the outside room first, comma, dingus. Now that I've called myself a dingus, I should remember. Back to the den. And then really bad I left. And then the only way I can go from here. The only way I can go from here. The only way I can go from here. And there it is. And I'm not going to open that door yet. I'm going to go outside. I'll do what I did a couple streams ago, and I'll do some road trip music.
Should have been gone. Knowing how I made you feel it, I should have been gone. After all.
Okay, never mind. I'm here. Items for trade. Shelter. Shrine. Turned into Zap Brannigan there for a second. Shrine. Give. Come to my shrine. Ugh. I don't want to. I'm too busy being sad. I want to. I've had all the 3 of these before. I'm gonna get the shrine again. I've got the shrine twice, and it's giving me the same blessing twice. I want to see if it can give me a different blessing. I only have 1 coin. What blessing will you give me? Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay. Oh, okay. I like that. While drafting, I can pay gems to spin floor plans. Oh, that rules. Oh, that's awesome. That massively increases like the functionality of most of the rooms. So I can prevent getting into a dead end if I have gems. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Sherry, I love. Hold on, hold on. Oh, Sherry, I love. Hold on, hold on. Wow, 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 wow.
Okay. Since I'm down here, let's go this way. So I could have choice of 2 dead ends, but this one would give me 10 steps. And this one does go this way. Nah, I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do that yet. Don't make me mad. Oh, see? Now I could go to another, if I wanted to, could do another bedroom. That would give me the steps anyway. And I'm going to do that. Because I still don't want a dead end. And I don't have any money to spend on the commissary. Are you gettable? No, you just look like you're gettable. Coins! Oh yeah, I remember this. The tree, the safe for Christmas. Happy birthday, honey. I got you somewhere to hide your shit. Get it out of my face. You know, we live in a bad neighborhood. You better throw everything you love in here. Yeah, so I can never see it again. There's the safe. Maybe this safe. Sinca Company. That's the company that Herbert does. 1, 2, 1, 3. Or 9. Oh, this is a combination I got that said it was on a paper. on a red paper that was typed, which means it's a lie, and said it was the combination to the office safe. But just because it's not the combination of the office safe doesn't mean it's not the combination to a safe. I'm gonna clear because I've already forgotten what I put in already. So that means that it could be the combination to this safe, and that is 9083. It didn't do anything. Well, shit. Just double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking. I want my numbers to mean things. It's fine. I will go with security. Let's go in here. I don't have any discs, do I? Nope. Nothing new here. There I am! Little school-aged boy, unaccompanied for weeks at a time, digging his way through a mansion. Olean Ostatia, or whatever this country is called. Read this before, still don't know what this says. Starts with an S, looks like it ends with an ing. Don't know it. Still got the TV static coffee. Some very, 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 very nostalgic, cool, old mainframe, reel-to-reel tape computer dealies. I'll always check in at the station just to make sure that there isn't something that I know now that I didn't know before, that I haven't necessarily, like maybe there's some new information that has come to light that I didn't realize I needed to put into this thing before that I now have. You know? Maybe that's the case. It's not this time, it seems. But it could be. And you gotta be thankful for things that could be. They're the next best things to things that are. Let's go to here. Oh, okay. Ooh, this is tough. The lab's really good. The guest bedroom gets me 10 steps to keep me going. I'm gonna do that. Because it also gives me another 5 steps because of the bonus. And it gives me a gem. It's giving all over the place. I love it. It's giving gem. It's giving steps. This way, still northward. Boiler room. Boiler room was very frustrating to me a couple of nights ago. But I think I've tamed it. And also, I think it's good to have in the floor plan. So I'm going to go there. And since I've connected it all, I don't have to unconnect it again. Oh, and I can actually go through this door. Every other time it's been blocked off. Billiard room has prizes. Dark room. No, I want prizes. I want prizes. Give me my prizes. Let me do math for prizes. Let's do math for prizes. Here we go. 8. 15. 7. 15 minus 7 is 8 again. 8 times 2 is 16. Haven't seen that color before. 20, but I also haven't done a division, so I'm gonna guess that that's what that is. 20 divided by 10 is 2. Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck no. That's 4 of them. That's a lot of them. It's all right. I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. You're panicking! 6. 6 minus 4, right? 6 minus 4 times 1. Yeah. 6 minus 4 times 1. Wait, that doesn't make sense. 6 minus... No, yeah. 6 minus 1 times 4. 6 minus 1 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Woo! Silver key! I like prizes. And I can't get anywhere, but that's fine. That's all I wanted here. I wanted some cool stuff, and I got it. Wait, what was that? Thought I just saw some kind of UI element pop up in the top right. Maybe I was just seeing the remnants of the dartboard coming back into view. Clock, lock, seen it. Okay, let's go back through the boiler room. Now I can hook back up with... Nope, not quite yet. But hey, I've ended this path here. I can go back to the dining room, and I still have ways forward. Both the commissary and the morning room be dead ends, but that's okay. Would I rather be able to buy things now, or get more gems later? I'm gonna get more gems later. So it could be extra stuff in here. Maybe. Possibly. Come on. Come on. Oh, ha, 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 yes! A genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. I've powered myself up. That's a pretty room. Yeah, it's a real pretty room. The roots, little creepy. Makes it kind of feel like it's the room's being reclaimed in the apocalypse. Gives me kind of zombie vibes. Other than that, I love it's great color. I love this thing I talked about before. The pentiptych. It's a word I'm pretty sure I'm making up, but it's like a triptych, but it's 5. And it's got sun. And that's all very nice. Okay, how do I get back most efficiently to the dining room? I'm in the boiler room. I don't want to go to the billiard room. I want to go through security, the boudoir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, boy, that's a hike. But I'll do it. I'll do it to find the truth. The truth of the house's mysteries. Yep, still going the right way. I can't go immediately up. I have to go straight. Then I go straight. And then I will go through and to the right. I think this funnels me through because there's no choices for a couple of rooms. Yeah. Okay, now I'm back here. Okay, so then the nursery is dead end. Straight through this door, left, right. Oops. Ah, get out of here. Get out of here. Do I have enough money that I want to spend it on a key? I might. Because I ran out of keys last time and it sucked. No, I ran out of gems last time and it sucked. I ran out of something and it sucked. I don't want things to suck, so I'm gonna go with a key. Just in case. Because you never know. You never know. You never know, young one. It's me. I'm the character that says, you never know. I'm poking you while I'm doing it. What's through here? I can get the key card. I can get, 4 items. I want 4 items. I am a greedy motherfucker. Give me them shoes. Give me a key. Give me a gem. What else is in here? There's a 4th thing somewhere. The lockpicks! Oh, that's awesome. It's like a 50-50 shot of opening a door that's locked. Or something like that. I don't know what the actual percentages are. Just that it's more than 0. And I'm gonna try right now. Yeah, hell yeah. See, now... no, now I have less money. So never mind. I'm going to the Chamber of Mirrors. I don't think I've been here before. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... unpleasant to experience. Okay. Uh-oh. I've walked into a puzzle. Okay, so I can't click on that. That would be way too easy. I don't want to leave the room, because then it would deplete my steps. Can't click the ceiling version of anything. I can't just go through it despite the fact that it's glass. It's not like one of those, "Whoa, you just walk through it, idiot," kind of deals. Can I kick this over? I fucked myself! I fucked myself again! These aren't real doors. I can't believe I didn't notice these aren't real doors. They just look like doors because it's a chamber of mirrors. God damn it! God damn it! I just ended my run. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. That's my run exploding. I'm sad about it. Frustrated. That's okay. It means that I'm not gonna go 3 hours like I did the other night. I'm just gonna do these 2. But I discovered another couple of rooms. Got a lot of items that I didn't get to use. But that's okay. It's okay. Every step is progress. Every step has progress. Conveniently right at 11. Right. It's almost like my brain knew that I was getting close, even though my mind didn't. Think about that. It makes sense if you don't. Call it a day. Call it. Call it! Ordinary villa. Might as well just write mid. Mount Holly. Mount Holly. It is a building. Total rooms 25. Rank reached 6. Steps taken 62. Items found 8. New rooms 3. 3 new rooms. That's not nothing. So normal. So normal and very I was gonna say abstract. That's the opposite of normal. Representative. That's not quite normal. Hey, I'm tired. So it might as well be that I'm done. But hey, thanks for the people that came around and stuck around and chat or just to hang out. I'll be back next Tuesday. I will not be streaming. It says I stream sometimes Saturdays. This Saturday will be a sometimes for the knot. But I'll be back on Tuesday. Maybe I'll continue this. I probably will. But it's getting to the point where it's like, man, I am taking a long time to finish this game. So we'll see what happens. But again, thanks for coming by. I'm going to switch back to my loading screen. And I'll say thanks for showing up. And good night. Bye.